Hey everyone, my name is Danilo Petrovic.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Denis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Torebko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, good morning, tennis fans. It is round 3 of the Olympics. It is Novak Djokovic serving first against Alejandro Davidovich Fokina. These two have only played each other once before, and that was in Rome, and Novak Djokovic was the victor. He beat him 2-0, 6-2, 6-1. He'll be hoping for a similar result here today as they're just kicking off this second. Novak Djokovic serving first. If I said hello to some of the guys in the chat, we've got Serjan in there. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, Dragon 7 in there as well. See that there's been a lot of chat before we've even kicked off here. Well, Novak Djokovic has just started well, a good serve and a nice 3-point off of the racket of Davidovich Fokina. Let me just bring this up. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, it's a little bit later than probably was scheduled last night. Obviously, we had 2 3-set matches that were playing just before this one. So we have got, obviously, we have Medvedev beating Fognini in 3. And then we had Belinda Bencic went through in 3 against Pavlyuchenkova, just wide down the line from Davidovich Fokina. And it means Novak Djokovic is on a good start to this match so far. 30 love. Very, very good start. I want to say thanks everybody who has joined. Got 160 people in. Look at that. Everybody enjoying the Olympics and wanting to see Novak Djokovic progress, I'm guessing. Or maybe there's some people wanting to see him go out. We don't know. If you guys want a chance to get onto our Olympic leaderboard, you can see there on the top tippers, we're now doing a gold, silver, bronze during the Olympics. So if you want a chance to be part of that little medal ceremony at the end, then you will just need to go over $2.80 to get into that bronze medal position. So appreciate everybody who does help the channel out and send in your tips. Give me your predictions on this match. Do you think it's going to be a straight sets win for Novak Djokovic? Or do you think Davidovich Fokina can cause him some problems? Well, our first game to love there from Novak Djokovic. Game to love. What a good way to start the match on Game to Love. That's what we like to see. I was trying to have a look at some more of the statistics that they were bringing up before this match. They were saying Djokovic is safely through to the 3rd round of the Tokyo Olympics after defeating dangerous Jan-Lennard Struff in straight sets. The top seed is untroubled so far in this campaign as he raced to a dominant 6-2, 6-2 win over Hugo Dellien in the 1st round. They're saying Djokovic was unsure about his participation in the Olympics at the end of Wimbledon earlier this month, but he opted to travel to Tokyo as he's got the rare opportunity of completing the calendar year slam and winning the Olympics gold, the Golden Slam, and something that no male tennis player has ever achieved. Yes, indeed. That's the one thing that most people are tuning in to see if he can achieve. Got Brandon saying, I predict 6-3, 6-3 for Djokovic. Yeah, a nice run-of-the-mill Djokovic performance, if that's the case. It could, well, if it's based anything, their last match they played is anything to go off. He only allowed Davidovich Fokina 3 games. See if Davidovich Fokina can do any better. This shot's into the net from Fokina, and Djokovic already making inroads onto the Fokina serve. I got the cool one in saying, when you guys doing the draw previews for Washington? Well, let me have a quick look and I will hopefully be able to give you an idea of that. Have they released I don't think the draw, the brackets are up yet. So once the brackets are up on the draw challenge, we will be doing them. We've got Matthew D'Souza in. He's saying Zverev looking good. Those people writing Novak's name on the gold medal should really look at who he has to face. It's not easy at all. I totally agree. Yeah, really do. Yeah, I think that it's not a foregone conclusion. He still has tough players to face, good hardcourt players and good players over 3 sets, 3-set matches. So Medvedev, he's managed to squeeze through against Fognini. Fognini can be a tricky customer, though, and Medvedev sort of just gets going. So it's 30 all on the first Fokina serve. And are we going to see Novak asserting his dominance onto this match early on? Or into the net with the first serve from Fokina. There's a shadow sort of cast over half of the court at the moment, just the top side of the court. And Fokina is serving from there. Both players have served in the shade at the moment. I know that Novak Djokovic spoke out and wanted to be playing the games a bit later. He got a bit fortunate today and actually does get to play the games a bit later, thanks to the people who were before him, both going to 3 sets. So he might get a little bit of respite from that searing heat. We've got Brandon saying, I actually predicted Zverev to beat Nole in my bracket. If he does win, then takes gold. I'll be top 3 probably. Wow, that's a very good prediction if it comes true. Ooh, Djokovic sort of hands him the game there with a loose backhand that flew long. And he's got on the board. That's all you can ask for from Davidovich Fokina. Yeah, they're saying that Novak can be beaten. Yeah, and Udit's saying the late start will favour Novak. Oh, we got Dragon 7 in. Look at this. And Dragon 7 going to the top of the gold medal leaderboard right now. Look at him go. Activate Djokovic fortitude, he says. I really appreciate that, buddy. Means a lot. Oh, Djokovic misses a quite simple forehand cross court there. A little bit of a loose one. Don't get to see too many of those from him. Right. Let me just add you onto the top tippers leaderboard again. Right. Shift around these top tippers. Djokovic serving just missed on the first serve. So we've got. Right. Simmons Airplanes goes down to the silver medal position now. Dragon 7 up there at the top on the dizzy heights of gold medal place. Got RS saying, come on, Basil. Come on, Foki. And it is, yeah, love 30 now. And Djokovic, just a couple of loose shots so far. And we've seen him start like this in a few matches, though. Sort of the first few games takes him a while to get going. But when he does get going, it's a force to be reckoned with. And normally you want to judge him on the end of the set, not the beginning of the set. That's definitely true. But some good baseline hitting from Djokovic in this rally. And Fokina's just wide on his forehand. And it seems that this game so far has just been more dictated by unforced errors than it has been winners. As you can see there, the unforced error count is, overtaking the winners. The winners are non-existent, really, at the moment. We're just seeing players just sort of easing their way into the match. Oops, sorry, I'll just extend the leaderboard a bit for you there. Not the leaderboard, the scoreboard. There's a few stats on there that we're missing. Oh, break points here for Fokina. And it's more errors, unfortunately, off the racket. And can Fokina convert at the first time of asking? That's what we need to see. Fokina one of the hot young players on the tour, as we know. What's Djokovic got in the locker, though? He doesn't have a good first serve, that's for sure. That needs to start firing. He's only found 50% of them so far. Really needs to improve it. So, Djokovic with a good second serve, but then they're back into the rally. Both were in the red. Oh, yeah, I mean, he saved that one just from Fokina hitting it into the net. The first break point wasn't the very. It was just a little bit. He snatched at it. That's the only way you can really say it. He just snatched at the ball. Wasn't really good enough. Yeah, Mark Lundy saying it's a danger match for Novak in these conditions. Yes, it really is. You got to hope that he can handle the heat. He's serving. He finds the first serve when he has to, and he has Davidovich Fokina on the back foot from the serve, and Fokina fired it long, and it back to juice again. Those break points have fallen by the wayside. Well, advantage Djokovic. Another big serve. That very good swinger out wide. And Fokina can only just get a racket on it and push it into the middle of the court. Djokovic serving advantage at the moment. Well, Dragon 7 saying cashing lots of underdogs because of the court conditions. Well, I'm hoping everybody saw my bracket because I had Ugo Humbert heading that little section. And Ugo Humbert. Well, Djokovic, another good serve and advantage. He's see that first serve percentage gradually moving up there. He's gone up from 50% now up to 58%. He's going to need that to keep increasing. See, Davidovich Fokina has won 100% of his first serves. Oh, let first service from Novak Djokovic. We've got Mark Lundy saying, hopefully he can. Novak has adapted well to all sorts of conditions this year, especially. He's been a mental giant, and hopefully he keeps it up, as I'm a big Djokovic fan. Yes, definitely. I just want to see him keep improving. And it's crazy that he gets older, and it was a wide shot there from Davidovich Fokina, just flew wide the passing shot, and probably going to be regretting missing a few of those opportunities there to get the break, because you don't get that many against Novak Djokovic. And if you do get them, you sort of have to take them. So far, I'd say so good. I don't think Fokina is going to be happy, though. I think Fokina, he had opportunities there, and they were real opportunities. He could have potentially passed Djokovic. I mean, Djokovic served a bit better, but he was still into rallies. It's just that it's that mental side again. Like, players can have the break points, but it's about conversion. And you can even get into a business end and think, wow, I'm doing so well against Novak. I'm 4-all, I'm 5-all. Conversion. If you don't convert against Novak, then ultimately he just puts you on your ass, and you'll come out there just feeling silly. You'll just be thinking, what happened? And I think that happens to a lot of players who play him. You've got Karuna in there saying, I hope Novak wins gold this year. Love your channel. Love from India. Appreciate that, Karuna. Really do. Means a lot. So Davidovich Fokina, just a drying himself down with the towel. And they get back out onto the court. Oh, it's quite early here in the UK, just gone 8:30 in the morning. Let me know where you're watching from and what time it is. And let me know if you're enjoying the Olympics so far. What been your favorite event? And has your country been winning any gold medals as well? Because it'd be great to hear from some of you people in the live chat if you've been following the whole thing or if you're just following the tennis. Guys, if you're just if you have joined us and you're one of the 200, let's get this video up to 200 likes, even 100 likes. We've got a special button for 100 likes. Well, I'd love to press it for you, but we have to get to that special 100 thumbs ups. So we'll wait and see if that one comes to fruition. It'll be thanks to you guys. That just helps us rise through those YouTube rankings. So good serving from Fokina. Djokovic now will be playing in the shade at the top of the court. And Fokina is playing in the sun at the bottom. Be interesting to see if there's any big moments affected by playing in the sun. And Djokovic probably be happy to be playing in the shade. Very good rallies. And then, a bit of a loose forehand there from Fokina. Djokovic finishes it. Of course he does. And now the pressure starts to build on the Spaniard, and it's love 30 on his serve. Well, I love 30. Can he pull out a good serve? He does, yeah. And Djokovic, yeah, he can only push it into the net there. Not the best. We've got Leandro Lapa, and they're saying it's 4:39 in Rio, Brazil. Wow, but the weather's nice there. We're not having the best end to July here. It's been a bit rainy, a bit stormy. We've had a lot of flooding in the UK as well, which is not ideal. I was only speaking to my parents yesterday. Apparently their utility room and their garage was full of water, about, I don't know, 2 inches off the ground. Bit worrying. They're having to just clear out their whole garage. So 30-all. We managed to pull it back. It doesn't want to give Novak a break point because we know that Novak much more formidable when it comes to conversion, and that's the key. Conversion is the key, and Novak Djokovic one of the best at doing it. Into the net with the first serve. Second serve. What has he got in the locker? It's a very good second serve. They go backhand to backhand. And Fokina fires a great backhand down the line. He's really putting the pressure on Novak and hit a great backhand winner into the corner. He's really forcing Novak's hand, and I think you have to do that with someone like Novak. You can't allow them any loose balls. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Sorry, I'm 18 minutes late.
What happened?
Well, mate, it's just a bit. I don't know. It should have been easier because it's on later.
Much later.
I woke up a bit late to begin with because I know it's 6. I woke up at it was past 7. It was like 7:30, and I just saw there was so many. There was like 3 sets. I was like, mate, what's going on?
I had to keep resetting my alarm. I've set one for 6.
I noticed you called me a lot of times.
I tried, but it wouldn't go through.
Said, I'm cancelling the call. Like I'm sitting there asleep with one hand on my phone, like call's coming in. Quickly cancel.
I thought it's like when you have an alarm that goes off and your hands are on your phone because you've been using your phone when you're awake, and as soon as it goes makes a noise, you go and whack it. That's how I have a picture in my head.
No. My phone's I don't know. I need to get a new phone.
I thought you got a new phone.
No, I've not done it yet. Basically, it's all set up to go collect.
You've gone in and got it.
Yeah, well, mate, you know what it's like. It's not really one of them ones where I'm that keen to go in, but we have to go in soon. So I was even maybe thinking about going into work next week.
Oh.
But enough about that. On to the
Yeah.
tennis. I saw a second ago. Fokina started all right. He had what was it? 2 break points. Wasn't
2
able to
break
convert
point.
them.
Nope.
And there wasn't many shocks really. I didn't think personally. I know you're going to say Tsitsipas going out's a big shock. It's not really because you called it.
Exactly. Well, I called
Maybe a
him
shock
going
for
out
me.
to TFO. But he made it further than TFO.
Yeah.
Well, this one, he's sort of pinning Fokina into a deuce at the moment, and this is worrying times for Fokina. I think this first set is all about conversion. Who's the one who can convert their chances? Djokovic not had any break points yet. I think when he gets one, we could see a quick conversion. I think
Fokina's decent. The only performance which was terrible from him was, what was it, Roland Garros?
Well, yeah, it wasn't great.
And who was that against? Was it Tsitsipas or?
Well, I was going to say, don't forget, he didn't have a very good. He lost to Zverev in straight sets, and
Zverev, that's the one.
Wimbledon, he had a 2 sets to love lead against Dennis Kudla and lost in 5.
Yeah.
His last match against Djokovic was in Rome. He lost and only won 3 games.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit worrying.
Fokina has the ability to bottle things, definitely. He's a quality player. He's so good.
Really good.
Funny enough, I was watching Saboff Wild Fokina last night. Do you know that famous match on the clay?
When they argued, There
was a highlight reel on Facebook. It just popped up on my feed. So I was like, oh, why not? And it was a pretty great match, to be fair.
It's dramatic. That was with all the underarm serves and all the controversy.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to be doing any underarm serves here today. That's a good passing shot for him, though. It's an important one to save the break point.
Mate,
and how's the scores, mate? Are they in time today or not?
Well, the trouble is the Eurosport coverage is, because we're not on like TV or something. I swear it's still about like 15 seconds or so behind. So I'm gonna have to try and ignore the scoreboard a bit. And Djokovic pushing him around now. I think the longer this match plays, the better Djokovic is hitting at the moment. And he has break point now.
Yeah. Big hitting. Really good forehands from Djokovic. Comes into the net. Overpowers Fokina. And there we go.
Indeed.
Good to see Medvedev won in the end. I wasn't sure at one point.
Let's get this video up to 100 likes, guys. We're only 46 away. We could be our first 100-like video during the live stream of these Olympics. We really need to. There've been some.
We've definitely done 100 likes.
I think it was after it finished, though, not during the live.
Struff Djokovic was.
Yeah, after, though, when it finished.
Okay. We didn't get the button on.
Nah, mate, we couldn't. It was already finished. Oh, good lob there from Fokina. Djokovic was backpedaling. Couldn't get a good connection to it.
Yeah, good tennis from him. Annoying they're both wearing red, but they do look very different, so it's okay.
Which one do you prefer?
Fokina, man.
We don't like the
I don't like the white on the top. No, I don't really like the Lacoste outfit.
I'm not mad at it. I like the fact that the white of the sides blends with the shorts.
We've got Leonardo here saying it's 4:39 in Rio, Brazil. Pretty early.
Yeah, that is pretty early. Oh, just wide down the line. More break points here. And Fokina's hitting some great shots, but also some very loose shots as well.
Yeah, another break point. He can't afford to keep giving away break points. He does well saving them, but giving them away, that's the 3rd one now. Djokovic looking comfortable. No signs of any fatigue or any injury, or
he's got
just
lucky
going through the motions at the moment.
He's got lucky. The whole court's covered in shade during this match, and he was calling out for later matches. Got his wish.
It's not really that late, though, is it? In Japan?
It's late. It's as late as it could be, but it is a break for Novak Djokovic, and turn the screw. That's it, mate. Novak Djokovic asserts his early dominance. Yes, it's all about conversion. As I was saying, this match is all about conversion, and I don't. Well, as you can see, there 2 break points saved from Djokovic. Only 2 out of 3 for Davidovich Fokina. He got that extra one, which was made the difference.
And it's an ugly scoreboard now for him because it's really one of them where in no time Djokovic could be 4-1 up with only the 1 break.
Well, he needs to not get his head down, needs to try and break straight back here.
Yeah, agreed.
It'd be interesting to know if we got any Spanish fans in the live chat. Is there anybody cheering on ADF here today? And I don't mean anti-Djokovic fans. I mean actual Spanish fans.
Yeah, well, they've got a lot to cheer about, I feel, in the tennis. Let's be honest. You had Carreño Busta win today.
Yeah.
And on the women's, well, there's a heap of Spanish players doing well. I know you've got Muguruza, who's just lost the first set. So maybe aside from her, and Badoza went out today. I've just seen. I didn't realise that.
Yeah, I think she pulled out due to an injury, I think. So
yeah, but Vondrousova marches on.
Incredible.
I generally think she's got a real shot of a medal. She was looking really good against Osaka. And playing very well. Following up with a win against Osaka and Badoza. Some tough doing.
Yeah, definitely. What do you reckon? What do you make of Nishikori bageled Ivashka second set? He'll face the winner of this match.
Well, mate, it's the match I'm most excited about. Really, is Nishikori Djokovic in Tokyo. Yeah. For me, it doesn't get much bigger. I'm really looking forward to that match.
Well, right now we've
potentially after that. What could we see? Djokovic Zverev after that one?
Yes, it would be. Or Basilashvili. He's just taken Zverev to a tie break in the second set there, so he's not giving up the goat. He's literally going to push him all the way to the end. Zverev wants to get that done in 2 if he can. Bash is a very good confidence player, and it is consolidation for Djokovic. Good serving.
He and Brody there going to 3.
Yeah. He's like the Raducanu of the Olympics, Liam Brody.
Played so well, man, the other day against Hurkacz.
It's so impressive, mate.
I saw the highlights on. Actually, they shot on TV here in the UK because obviously it's an English hopeful. And mate, he was class. He really was. He won. He ended. He on match point. He won with a brilliant backhand winner as well down the line. Just insane player right now.
I'm surprised he can handle the heat.
Yeah,
like the British players out there, I thought would be sweltering in that heat, but
maybe it's all that. Let's be honest. He's a well-travelled guy, Liam Brody. He's on the Challenger Tour, and he moved from location to location. And I'm sure some of them are pretty warm places he plays in every now and then.
Yeah, possible. He moves around the world, but he doesn't really go to these ATP events very often. And this one's the Olympics, and you're getting to play some higher ranked opposition. And
I agree with Mark here. I hope they schedule a few of the rounds closer tonight. It's better for the health of the players. Medvedev and others were really struggling earlier. Hopefully they do it. It's better for the health of me and Ben as well.
Yeah, the game to love. better for
our own health.
Our coverage. Yeah, if they can just move it to like in the dead of night there, that would be great for us. It might be an evening match for us then. We can play at like 4 a.m. or something.
I feel like it would make sense though to have tennis there. And the other thing I don't understand about it is why wouldn't they do it? It's not like there's fans in there where they have to change their time. It's not like other people are using the courts. They're playing hockey on there later on, aren't they?
Volleyball or something coming on to play later.
Exactly. It's just tennis. There's a tennis court. Surely they could play whenever they wanted to. It should be an easy fix, man. That's what I'm saying. I just hope it doesn't get too difficult and they can't just move it. And I don't mean just for us. I mean because I think we'd probably get better tennis.
We would. Well, the shadow has covered the entire court now. This is probably, from this time onwards, they should probably start playing the tennis. If this is a cooler time and the sun's not bearing down on the court. I wonder if the humidity is dropping a lot later on in the evening as well. So that could benefit a lot of players. It'd be nice to see some better tennis.
Yeah. I was watching some highlights of Rio the other day.
Mm,
Was it Rio, the one I was
yeah,
sending you? I think it was.
yeah.
And mate, that was class. Rafa, so good, man. Just incredible. It made me sort of miss the whole feel with the fans. It just creates a different buzz altogether.
Oh, it's much better. It's terrible without the fans. It's just dead. Just that's why I think that a lot of the players might not be able to get up for these matches just because of how eerily quiet it is.
Mm.
It's far from. It's even worse than what the US Open was like.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just
I'd put it up there as one of the worst. There's just nothing. It's
it's not.
just
Hear a pin
eerie
drop.
quiet. Yeah.
Oh, Djokovic is just giving him games at the moment or points. I
Did you
think
see Nick Kyrgios last night?
mate smashed him straight sets against Big Kev.
Nick Kyrgios, mate, going all the way. We've got
got
I
him.
obviously know my tennis saying, are we going to be covering Kyrgios if he gets to a semi-final or final? Yes, we will. I
Yeah,
think we
let's
should
do it.
definitely do a final if he gets there. It's a long, long way to go, though.
Yeah,
A
man.
few obstacles in the way.
And then maybe Big John in the final.
Big John Kyrgios, repeat. I think I've even got that as my final, which is
Same.
mad.
Yeah, I think.
But then you've got Kyrgios winning, right?
Yeah.
I think I've got Big John.
I know, but Kyrgios beat him in the last time they played, so it's a bit of a hard one.
Kyrgios will be your favourite for it, but then I don't know. If Big John's got to the final, mate, I think he's going to win. He loves it so much there.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? Like one tournament, he's just dominant. Oh, what a return from Novak.
Are we doing a sit to pass out podcast today?
I don't know. Probably not. Hang on.
It's a shank.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big shank.
We should do a roundup maybe at lunchtime, but we can we'll just call it a sit to pass out. We'll do 5 minutes on him.
Yeah, for me, it's not like a massive shock, but I guess to some people it might be. I think that on hard court last time they played, Umber beat him, so that's why I'm not that shocked about it. To be honest, I was surprised that he came from a set down. That was what surprised me. Umber showing some great resolve. Yeah, because every time I was waking up, I was seeing like a different score.
Ooh,
is
that in?
No.
It's not in. I've just seen the scoreline, but that looked pretty close. He's going to challenge the call. It was a good, solid backhand, but it was long or wide.
Well, he
it's
doesn't
not miles. Well, I've just seen it, mate. On mine, it's about that close.
A ball width away. That's just quite far for these guys.
Miles. Break point. Novak Djokovic coming up here.
It doesn't require a Hawkeye, put it that way.
Mate, this is not looking good. Are we going to be witnessing a breadstick here for Fokina?
Well, last time they played, he received one breadstick. And even though he's trying to push Novak around the court, it's just coming back with double the pace.
Yeah, it's into the net, that one. That is for the break point. My stream's slightly behind. Let's see how he deals with the break point.
I know, it's just annoying though. How can we get a stream which is like in line with the scores? It's frustrating.
Yeah. It's not ideal. Have you tried doing it on the laptop?
I am on the laptop all the time. It's always behind on everything. I think it's just because it's online. The only way that you can get it up to date is if it was on TV.
This is the only way to watch it though, isn't it?
I'm not sure. Do they have like a TV channel where you can flick through?
Yeah, they do.
But I doubt
they don't have a channel. They've got an app.
Yeah, I mean, it's always...
So if you've got a smart TV, you can download the app. But then I'm not sure if that's going to be in time either.
I think anything online's behind. That's the problem. Unless you're on like a gambling website, but they're not showing them.
No. Maybe the final they'll show on live TV.
Yeah, possible.
On BBC, ITV. BBC, isn't it? They've got all the rights.
Probably, yeah. Ooh.
They'd definitely do it if Brody was in it. Do you not think Brody Djokovic? They would show it. I'm not joking. Like if it was Brody Djokovic, we'll be able to watch it live.
Brody makes a semi, they'll show it, mate. Not only a final. That'd be huge. He could be in for I'm
hoping they show the final regardless. I can't imagine much else is on at that. Well, I guess it is because that's where all the Olympics is on. I say it like 4 a.m. is not prime time.
God, it's nightmare timings. Well, Fokina rushed in. Nice winner down the line. And it is 4-2. Novak looking to serve to push it to 5-2 now.
Yeah, Fokina stops the rut. 35 minutes played. Still one break, 4-2. He's in this match, though. He really is. The thing is, for me, it's the mental side of his game. I think he does suffer against top players. It'd be interesting to know how many top 10 wins he has. I can't imagine too many. Just seems to always struggle against the better players. He plays great against everyone else. I don't think he's there with his development yet.
No, I agree. When will we see that change?
He's a lot further behind to me than, say, like a Yannick Sinner.
Yeah, he seems to give them more of a run for their money.
He could even be more behind than Alcaraz.
I don't know. I think it's maybe a bit harsh.
Title winner Alcaraz.
Well, yeah, he's getting better and better every day. That's the fear for all of these other young players who are a few years older than him. Is in 2 years' time, would he have overtaken them? Zverev wins and he's knocked Basashvili out.
Nice.
Liam Brody, he's on serve and starting in the third set right now. Are all the women's all tied up now? No, there's Rybakina versus Muguruza. Rybakina 1 set up.
Yeah, not sure. Muga might be going out.
It's a tough match.
That'll just be the icing on the cake for my brackets.
Mate, the brackets have done terrible on the women's side. So hard to predict. Well, good hitting from Fokina. Forced Novak into the error.
Yeah, really good stuff. He's technically such a brilliant tennis player.
Really good.
I'd go this far. Technically one of the best youngsters.
Yeah, I like the fact that he's good on multiple surfaces as well. He's not just a one-trick pony. Like a lot of these Spanish players can only play on the clay. And
like Buster.
Yeah, exactly. Like Rafa.
They're good.
Yeah, exactly. Can only play on the clay.
What are the Spanish players? What can only play on the clay then?
Mate, there are some out there. It's mainly the challenger ones. Mainly the challenger ones, I think. Like you don't see many good mixtures in the challengers. Like they're normally just predominantly clay quarters, like Villela Martinez, people like that. Taberna. Try and think off the top of my head of any other Spanish players. Can't think.
Fokina used to be that.
He seems to transfer well.
So I'm saying Villela Martinez could just become more rounded. Alcaraz, he become more rounded.
Ramos Vinolas.
Yeah.
Jaume Munar. These are more Andujar. Feliciano Lopez. He's good on grass.
Feliciano's, mate, he's better on grass.
Pedro Martinez.
Yep.
See, there's a few. Caballes Baena.
Pedro Martinez is getting better on hard as well.
Caballes Baena.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I think that there is Verdasco. I think he was pretty good on multiple surfaces.
But still a bit of a clay man.
Yeah, he wasn't bad on hard though.
You got Alminos, and I would argue clay is RBA's worst surface.
Yeah, he's a bit of a weird one, isn't he? I mean,
he doesn't play like a Spanish player.
He loves the hard courts. He likes grinding on the hard. Sounds
Your Udit saying, Ben and JG, you seem to have blind faith in Karatsev. What's up with that? Well, maybe instead of Tsitsipas, we'll do the titles Karatsev then. What next for Karatsev? Question mark.
Well, he just seems to meet the same players that he loses to each time. He met Chardy at Wimbledon, and now he's met Chardy again in the Olympics. He met Korda, who he lost to in the French. Then he met Korda again. He seems to lose to the same people all the time.
Brilliant hit in there. Djokovic into the corners. 5-2 now. 1 game away from the first set. Maybe we'll do that one then about Karatsev.
I don't think there's any shame losing to Chardy.
It's the end of the Karatsev hype.
I don't want to put a label on it. I don't want to announce it.
Well, we might have to, mate. We've got to do some tough questions on this podcast.
Maybe after the US Open. because that'll be the final Grand Slam of the year, and then you'll really get to see if all the Australian Open hype was just a one-off. But mate, he's earned a lot of money this year, and you got to love the fact that someone came from near on nothing last year just to playing ATP events on the regular this year. It's just great to see. Oh, Djokovic got the ice pack on his head right now. God, it does look hot. He does look baking. Both of them do. He's even rolled his top up into a crop top there. Fokina, interesting look. Is he going to wear that for the next game?
Oh, don't know. My stream's gone down.
Well, he's like rolling his t-shirt up so you can see his belly button.
You got RSA, no JG. Yeah. This slow, hard courts are just not for Karatsev game. I thought at the start everyone was saying it was fast.
Apparently, a lot of people are saying it's slow. Maybe the humidity is what's slowing everything down. Thick heat. Trying to hit the ball through a wall of heat. I'm no scientist.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You got Bella there. Shout out to the Philippines. Shout out to you. Did they win a medal? The Philippines? I think.
Didn't we win?
The reason I say that, I think I saw something.
I can have a look. Olympic medal table. Great Britain, we're up in 6th, mate. Go on.
It might be one of their first ever medals. I saw some cool story.
Was it a gold?
I could be making it up.
What? Oh, is it? I'll have a look through.
There we go. Gold in weightlifting. That's it.
Really?
Yeah, mate. I watched it.
Oh, okay.
The women, I think. Actually, no. Was it the women's?
I'm just.
I think it was the women. Yeah, I remember. I'm
just gonna have a look in there to see if there's any.
There was a lot of weightlifting.
Yeah, the first ever gold, and it was to Hidilia Diaz. Yeah, I believe it's a female weightlifter.
Yeah, mate, she's a beast. She was so good.
What have we been winning gold medals in? I wake up and there's always a new notification for another gold medal.
Well, I'm not sure today because I woke up late, so I'd have to have a look at it all. But it's a bit mad, mate. The Philippine one was mad. I loved it, to be fair. It's quite good. I saw the triathlon yesterday. The triathlons were decent.
Nice. I like a bit. That's the
athletics has got to start soon, surely.
That's next week, I think. I think it's the first week's all of the uncharacteristic Olympic sports, and the second week they just go ham on like the 100 meters heats and all that. It's annoying.
I saw a really good tweet the other day, which I thought was brilliant, and I want to know what you think about this. For every single Olympic sport, they should get just a normal person, just anyone like me or you, and they should say, right, you do it now. To start off, we're going to show we're going to get the cameras on you. We're going to see you do about 10 seconds of this sport, just so everyone can see what it's like for a normal person attempting the sport, and then they should go onto the professionals now, onto the athletes, and then they go. I think everyone would appreciate the sports a lot more if you saw some normal Joe from up the pub say approach one of the disciplines.
Well, like archery.
Yeah, you just see you say like someone to the archery, and then they miss the board altogether. Yeah. The camera's on the board, and there's just nothing happening. But I think everyone would appreciate the sports a lot more. I think it would be so funny as well. Not that it's ever going to happen. It's more of a comedic tweet, but I was laughing so much.
Mate, it would show everybody would be awful at it. That's the thing.
Imagine someone doing the swimming, but then they couldn't really swim. So they got halfway and they panicked. And then they had to get the lifeguards in to save them.
They could get somebody who's just done it for a week or something. Like, this is somebody who's been practicing for like a week or a month at doing it. And this is somebody who does it day in, day out. This is someone who trains once a week. This is somebody who does it professionally.
No, you don't need the athletes to do it like that. You can the athletes will do it naturally in the actual event. No, so you just have like the first 5 minutes of say some guy throwing a shot put, and you see it goes like about 5 meters. And then you have this big guy come out and just, like in the actual sport, just throw it, like lob it,
Maybe you could have gone
far
around
they lob
different
it.
pubs, mate, and just done it around the UK. You could have just
Yeah.
gone, right, we're at this pub today, and we were going to ask Andy, put your pint down, mate. You're going to start chuck this shot put across the car park.
No, you've got to do it on the actual thing. So say you have this, imagine you have the same guy and you're like, oh, we're bringing out Ben again. And Ben's doing it yet again. I'm using your name as just like the bit of the basic name.
The only one
and
I
then,
wouldn't want to do is pole vault.
yeah, imagine you see Ben just running up for the pole vault.
I'm quite worried it would snap.
Yeah.
Probably
You got Matthew saying as the Brownlee brothers retired. I think one of them was there.
One of them was there, yeah.
The other one, not sure where he was.
Maybe he's just giving the other one a chance.
But there we go. It's an ace down the teeth from Djokovic, and we have set points here. 3 of them. 45 minutes, and Djokovic, very convincing since he got the break. He's just gone through the motions and held his serve every time.
Falling apart for Brody at the moment. 3-love down to Jeremy Chardy there in that third set. And Chardy trying to break again. Sad. Come on, Brode. We've got to get some GB through. No Andy Murray. Oh, he attacked the net. It was a good idea. Forced Djokovic into an error on the passing shot. I'm just going to double check how many likes we got on the video now.
Yeah, we've got Aldwin there saying Philippines for 96 years. Hunting for the gold. Ended when Diaz won gold for weightlifting. And go Nole. Seems like the Philippines people love Djokovic.
I think there's a lot of people that love him. There's just an equal amount that don't like him. That's the problem. You get sort of lost in the noise of all of the hate. I want to say thanks everybody who has got us up to 70 likes. Let's see if we can get up to 100. Only 30 more to go. And one of you 243 people can help us get there. Keep on hitting that like button and subscribe if you are new, because we're going to be bringing you more Olympic action in the tennis. It's coming up over the course of this week.
I tell you what, I was watching yesterday, mate. Just quickly before that, Djokovic does take that first set. It's long from Fokina. 6-3, Novak Djokovic. 1 break, that's all he needed. Simple after that. The surfing. Did you watch the surfing?
Mate, I barely watched anything. I'm not going to lie.
Surfing's so good, man. You have to watch the surfing. It's just so funny. They're just basically... No, it's done. The Brazilian guy won gold. And there was just two... I think there was 20 people who entered or whatever. I didn't see the early rounds. But the final is just 2 people in the sea with their board. And there's judges. And they just give you like points based off like some of the stuff you do in the thing. So a lot of the actual Olympics is just them in the water, just getting like completely smacked by waves. And they're trying to like get up. And then there was this mate, he's so sick, like unbelievable. He gets on the board
on the points then,
because you do like little tricks and stuff on it. Like, and it was like riding the waves, and he come down. He did, and then he just sort of like come for a wave. It was amazing. I actually loved it. I think it's the first year of the surfing being in the Olympics.
It sounds like it. They've introduced some new like skateboarding as well.
No, it's amazing. I don't know if anyone saw it. I thought it was great.
I didn't get a chance because we had that 13-year-old.
It was a bit funny. It was quite weird, but yeah. Yeah, no.
In the skateboarding, wasn't it? The first ever skateboarding medal won by a 13-year-old.
Yeah, it's mad.
Already life's goal completed. 1 gold at the Olympics completed. On to the next thing.
On to the tennis, though. Matthew there saying, do you guys see any upsets on the men's side in the next round?
Well, could it be Nishikori and Djokovic? That's the one that I'm going to pose to you.
Well, I'm not sure. Do you know what the head-to-head is between the two of them?
I can bring it up.
I'm sure they've played many times before.
Yeah, give me.
I don't know. Part of me thinks Nishikori's got a real chance. He's definitely going to be Djokovic's toughest test.
Oh, definitely.
Fokina's not going to really trouble him. You got Jugoslav there laughing about the fact that Tsitsipas come out in a statement before the Olympics and he's going to beat Djokovic. Didn't go too well for him.
Well, he's played Nishikori. It says here this. I don't understand how this stat works. It says he's played him 20 times, won 16, lost 2. So that does not add up to 20. So he's lost to Nishikori twice, though. So out of 18, it looks like. Oh, my regular alarm going off. Apologies. Yeah, no need for that one this week. Let me just have a look to see when he last beat him.
Didn't you say he beat him in Japan once?
I'm not sure if I've ever said that, but I'll have a look just down this list. He hasn't beaten him for a long time. The only times he's beaten him were in Basel and the US Open.
Okay.
And that was in 2011 and 2014. Since 2014, he hasn't beaten him. And the closest they've come was at Wimbledon in 2018, where he took him.
Yeah, I remember that.
So the last time they played was in the Australian Open, and Nishikori retired in the second set, being 6-1, 4-1 down.
You got Floyd saying Nishikori has no chance. The poor guy does not have a serve. Novak can break him easily. The thing is, does that really matter? Because even the big servers, Djokovic returns it. So
yeah, I think it's all about the ground shots, and Nishikori's been playing some amazing ground shots this tournament. He
seems to handle the conditions better than a lot of other players as well.
Exactly. The home court advantage, you can't forget about it. Doesn't matter if there's fans there or not. The conditions may suit him. Djokovic, he's struggled in the past, and a lot of people keep on saying it, but it doesn't mean it's a challenge he cannot overcome.
Can he take a set? Because Djokovic's tournament does not look like he's not come close to dropping any sets, has he?
He's not looked close to stepping into that God mode yet either.
No,
hasn't had to yet. He's just sort of been run of the mill. I mean, he still does. I mean, it's hard to say with him, because it's hard to say which one is the real God mode anymore, because he just seems to stretch and get everything back, and it's just that's normal now. Whereas for everybody else, doing the splits and stretching across the court is so abnormal.
That would be the God mode.
Yeah, that for him, that's like, oh, we just got another one back in again. We've seen that about 1 million times from him, so that's normal now. It's just bizarre, mate. Like, what does he have to do? Like, he has to actually play like he did against Rafa in the French Open to be considered God mode now, where you're actually in the rally with the best clay court player of all time and winning points.
When he takes the first set as well, it's just such a tough battle after that. Because you can't then say, you feel like if the opponent then is able to, by some miracle, win the second set, it's just going to anger Djokovic more for the third, and you're just expecting them to come out a bit more intense and take it early to the opponent. Yeah. He'll play his business end at the start of the third then.
There's part of me that thinks the main thing that can beat Djokovic this week is the conditions, and that's the main thing he's battling at the moment. If he's been vocal in talking about the conditions, then it must be one thing that is bothering him.
Yeah, and that one, he just outstood Fokina in the rally. Fokina lost his patience really with it. Didn't want to rally too long with Djokovic. Instead goes into the net, and we're at deuce here.
Yeah.
Big service game, this one for Fokina. Doesn't want to get broken and to start things off.
Saw Bitcoin shot up again this morning.
Oh, nice.
Another 5% or something.
Mate, I don't know. I sell it at the wrong times and buy it at the wrong times. So.
Buy it when it's really high. Buy high, sell low. Oh, good backhand from Fokina. He seems to step in at the right time to finish off points, which is at least a good sign. I don't think this winner count is right on here. Surely that's not correct on our thing. It says none for either player.
No, winners doesn't pull through, does it?
No.
Then I'm not sure how unforced errors are.
I think unforced errors is more accurate, but I can bring it up on the other one and I can give you it. No, it's putting through wrong on all platforms. So that
was a winner. So
yeah, the unforced errors I think are right, and the service stats are at least right now.
Maybe there's just no one counting the winners.
Yeah.
Because someone has to physically count them.
Well, you can
You
see
can't have a computer do them, can you?
Djokovic has at least got 5 winners from 5 aces. Wow. Well, there you go. Gets on the board. That's a big hold at the start of that second set for Davidovich Fokina. Let's give him a little button, mate. I think he needs a little boost.
He's got his eyes on the prize and the look in his eyes. He's got his eyes on the prize and the look in his eyes. He's got his eyes on the prize and the look in his eyes.
Sort of hoping Djokovic gets this done in 2, if I'm perfectly honest. I know that we've got work.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about
Yeah. It's always there in the forefront of my mind. I know that getting up early and starting work early allows a little bit of leeway, but only so much.
Yeah. Just want to give a shout out to everyone who has joined us for this one. We've still got over 200 people, which is cool. If you haven't already, guys, please hit the like button on the video. Really helps out Game to Love. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button as well. We potentially will be doing another podcast later on today with a little roundup. And then we'll try and bring you another match tomorrow morning.
Indeed. We have to wait for the times, see who is last on. That's sort of the way it works.
Not sure who it could even potentially be.
Well, is the next round is the quarterfinals, I believe. Is that right? Or is
You've got Medvedev, Busta, Khachanov, Umber, Svitolina, Vondrasova.
Yeah, it could be. It's going to be the quarters, though. So we're going to be Zverev, potentially Shardy, looks like. Khachanov, Umber, Busta, Medvedev.
And who's Djokovic? Djokovic, Nishikori.
Yeah, if Djokovic is to win here, which you'd think he probably will.
You got a cool one saying Rafa's playing next week. I must be excited. I can't wait. It seems like an age since we saw Rafa back on court.
Yeah.
Just can't wait for that one. It's going to be amazing.
There's a few of these matches there's commentary, isn't there? But some of them there's none at all.
To be fair, I don't have too much sound.
Has
this one got commentary? For me, that's an ace anyway, that one. Is he going to challenge it?
I think he's challenging. Doesn't look very
Looks
happy.
like it based off the score, man. That was definitely an ace.
I think the one thing to take of note from Djokovic's matches so far this week is he hasn't really smiled once whilst on the court. And I think that he's physically uncomfortable on the court. That's what I'm seeing.
He follows that one up. They're not giving that one as an ace, so he just hits an ace the other side.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy.
How many aces has he found this tournament? He seems to be serving better than ever.
It's worrying. For
his first serve points 21 out of 26. Not even as good as some of the other ones. Usually only drops 2 points off his first serve.
He'll be happy watching Medvedev go to 3 today. Khachanov go to 3. Umber go to 3. Zverev, the only person there, and Busta who didn't.
Zverev went to 2, didn't he?
Yeah, Zverev and Busta who didn't.
There we go. Good forehand from him. It's a game to love for Djokovic.
Can you please say Mahal ko kayo? Philippines. What does this mean? Hopefully nothing offensive. I'm sure it's something good.
You don't know that?
No, I don't. Just because there's a smiley face and a flag after it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, do you know what ROC stands for? Jugoslav explaining. ROC is Russian Olympic Committees.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's not. There's no actual Russia in the Olympic. Oh, Fokina's fallen over. That's one. There's the one for the another one for the scrapbook. He loves it, doesn't he? He lives on the floor.
Oh, mate, is that the first time he's been over today?
Yeah, first one. He saved it.
I reckon there's going to be another 2 at least. He's got to.
Brody 5-1 down in the third against Shardy. Can he break back?
Shardy, man. Shardy's good.
May beat Medvedev.
Shardy's going to take out Karatsev and Brody.
Mate, Rybakina's 4-1 up against Muguruza in the second set as well. She looks like she's on the route to
Yeah.
victory.
Could win the Olympics. Another one.
Yeah, mate. Really good player.
I think Vondrasova's my pick now.
She's
Being honest.
looking fresh. She's looking good. Maybe this is her comeback. Wins the Olympics, goes on, takes a Grand Slam next, wins the US Open.
Got Matthew saying, imagine the channel gets taken down because of what Ben just said. It all ends just because of one little phrase.
Just cuts off. It's probably
Would we
some
not be? Would they not sympathise with us a little bit, knowing the fact that we were generally innocent? Or did it not work like that?
It's like a racist slur or something. I've just said probably.
Gosh. Into the net for
I
Kina.
don't.
3 break points, Novak Djokovic at the start of the second set. What is going on right now for Fokina? Not looking good. I don't think he can get out of all 3 of these. Might be able to save 1 or 2 of them, but not 3.
Andy Murray went out earlier on today as well. That was sad to see in the doubles to Cilic and Dodig.
Yeah, and just like that, Fokina is broken at the start of the
Oh.
second.
Let's go, Novak. Let's go.
All the buttons for him.
Yeah, mate.
1 hour played in full control now.
Yeah, it's great. Come on, let's get this up to 100 likes. 13 to go. Let's do it for Novak. Come on.
Apparently, it means I love you all. So that's good.
Ah, that's good. What is the thing that Novak always is posts after a lot of his posts? Is like this edemo, like
Yeah.
with all the 3 O's. What does that mean? Is it like a Serbian thing?
Yeah. Let me tell you what it means.
Yeah, I've seen it on multiple posts. I'm just very naive and
It
haven't
means
really...
here we go. That's it.
Oh, okay.
So it's Serbian for here we go.
How do you pronounce it? Is it edemo?
1 sec. Idemo.
Edemo.
Idemo.
Ah, nice. I maybe have to start screaming that.
Idemo. There we go. Razor.
Yeah, there you go.
It means let's go.
Okay, but he normally adds on like an extra 2 O's, so I'm guessing it's just like the same as if we
Or
just
let's
like,
go.
come on with a load of N's on the end or something.
Yeah, you can say well, let's go. Everyone puts loads of O's on the go.
True.
It's basically like vamos. Idemo's like vamos, like forza.
It's good.
What do
to
we
know.
say in England? Come on.
Come on, come on. Shard is one. Brody out. There's GB's hopes in tatters in the tennis.
You got Razor saying well said. Apparently I said it well.
Ah,
See?
said it more like a
I'm part Serbian.
football thug style. It sounded like to me. They've got a bit of a Shakira playing in the stands.
Did you see the FaceTime board with all the different nations on it?
No, where was that? I just
They're just on there's a big screen with like maybe 80 fans of different with a different flag next to their face, all like
nice.
waving and cheering.
I thought it was going to be like the WWE when they just have like lots of these different screens, all with a different face on in the crowd.
I don't know if this is true, mate. Apparently, Shardy lives in Chiswick, so he's part British.
Really?
No way. Does he
Quite close to
actually?
me. Go down and see him, mate, if that's the case. Not British, is that right? It says French.
No, not part. He's just saying because he lives in England.
Well, let's have a look. Does it say where he? I don't bet he doesn't put his address on it. So I'm going to say, yeah, he lives at number 4.
Where does Shardy reside?
Yeah, I'll have to write that. Shardy. Where does Jeremy Shardy live? London. Oh, there you go. So it probably is right then.
Shardy lives in London.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I guess it's not actually London, but it's sort of London Borough, isn't it?
Yeah,
So-
apparently Catherine Whitaker apparently claims that he's part because of that. Yeah, I guess you could if he lives here. Why not?
might
How long's
pop
he lived
down.
here for? Maybe
Might
we'll
pop
arrange
down.
a sit-down interview with him.
Mate,
Me up with Shards.
what's it like to knock out the remaining British hopeful in the?
What's it like to be so
Olympic-
good-looking?
Yeah, what's it like to have Roger Federer fancy you? Oh,
Interview
great
just gets
volley from
over.
Fakina.
Wow,
And Djokovic
brilliant
finally
shot.
applauds.
Love to see that. Love 15. Fokina has to break back now if he wants to stand a chance here. You got Jugoslav saying you two should come to Serbia. You'd be surprised. We are very hospitable and like to party. I wouldn't be surprised about that. I'd be surprised if I get a lot of love if anyone recognises me.
Oh, mate.
They'll be like, "Oh, aren't you the fan who likes Rafa?"
I'll be staying away from you, mate, if we go there. I'll be getting a separate flight.
I won't be bringing my Rafa hat. Leave that at home.
Vamos t-shirt.
I'll have to just get a Djokovic t-shirt and just whip
Comes
it
up
on.
A Spanish flag.
Idemo, no le.
Might come back as a Djokovic fan. Who knows?
Yeah. I definitely have become more of a Djokovic fan the last few years doing the podcast.
Well, Djokovic trying to maintain his break advantage here.
Yeah, I think that's true though as well. What Vinay's saying, I think Serbians are more likely to dislike Federer than Rafa, or Federer fans. Yeah, definitely for me.
Yeah, I think the Federer fans are more clinging on. That's why. Whereas the Rafa fans,
It's not just that. There seems to be a little bit more bad words exchanged between Djokovic and Federer. Obviously, Djokovic's dad absolutely despises Federer.
Not his
He's
dad.
not made it any better.
Serjan.
Jugoslav said, I can give you an apartment in the city centre of Belgrade, currently through booking, but you guys free of charge.
Ah,
Wow, how kind, Jugoslav.
that's what I'd like to hear. Sounds like Serbia's on the list.
We'll go to Jugoslav's apartment.
That's it, mate.
They respect Rafa, but not Federer.
Not Federer. Ooh.
See, they're all saying the same. No, we actually like Rafa. So yeah, probably we've got a lot in common then.
What's John saying? Lure them in for mincemeat. Is that what?
What?
I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully, nothing sinister is going to go on in that apartment. It's going to be like Hostel, the movie.
I've seen too many dodgy movies now to trust anyone.
I know. We'll be in a 5-star Serbian hotel, surely. Penthouse suite.
Doubt it.
Djokovic pays for it.
Good volley there from Djokovic. But he looks like he's been pinned in here to a juice from Fokina. Let's see how that happened. I just saw the scoreboard. It's a good forehand there.
Oh, what a backhand.
Yeah,
from
nice
Fokina.
backhand winner. Well played. That juice, he needs to break back now. Has to.
Really does.
Sklavko, Swedish meatballs, GTL.
Oh, God. That sounds a bit worrying. Might postpone our trip.
Did something happen there or something? Because it seems like there's a story. You got Razorburn saying it's safe as the mince makers have been arrested by police.
Oh, God. The mince, mate. What are the actual people making mince out of people?
Gosh.
That's,
Could have been Ben.
That's horrendous.
Is that a story? I'll have to Google this afterwards.
God. Is it a Netflix documentary? If not,
Yeah.
it should be.
In Jugoslav saying it's a nice 1-bedroom, usually all booked. So I'm going to have to share a bed with Ben.
Great.
I think I'll pass.
Yeah.
Don't trust him.
At least I can wake you up in the morning for the stream.
For the mincemeat, I thought you were going to say.
You wake up and your foot's in a grinder. I'm just sat at the end of the bed, just gradually turning it.
It's like a nightmare. But there we go. Djokovic consolidates the break.
Oh, and you see he's pushing him around so much that Fokina nearly fell over again. I think
A little slip, wasn't it?
Djokovic does look exhausted, but I think that the stuff he puts the opponent through, they've got to be feeling worse.
Yeah, agreed. Vinay's asking who's Nishikori play. It will be probably Novak Djokovic.
Looks like it probably will be Novak Djokovic, doesn't it? Come on, guys, 6 likes away from 100. I just want to press the button. You're just not letting me.
Yeah,
Just
come on,
6
guys.
more
If you
and I'll
haven't
press
already,
it.
hit the like button on the video. And if you're new to Game to Love, subscribe. We seem to
do
be
it.
losing subscribers and gaining them. YouTube are messing around with the subscribers recently.
Yeah, it's going up and down every day.
It's like a reconciliation. I'm not sure if they do it with inactive accounts or something, but
It's every day.
we need to try and make them up. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It really helps us out.
It really does. Da-da-da-da-dun. Fokina. Oh. He's not looking good here, though. Love 30. Hey. Vinny saying, oh, he already won his previous round. Yeah, he bageled Ivashka in the second set. He got through pretty quickly. He's looking one of the best players in the tournament at the moment, Nishikori.
Yeah. I'd like to see him go far. Probably
I'd
cheer
like
him on
to see him
against.
go as far as the next round and then go out.
I think where was it when he played Zverev? Was it Wimbledon
Who, Nish?
or was it Roland Garros? Yeah, might have been Roland Garros. But I was really cheering on Nishikori, saying, "Can he do it?" And then he just flopped.
It does happen.
I believe too much in Nishikori that he lets me down a lot. That's the worst thing.
Well, when he played Rafa, didn't he take a set with Rafa as well recently on clay? But that was
Who,
Rafa's.
Nish?
Yeah, that was Rafa's dodgy spell. He lost a set to Ivashka and still won in Barcelona.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, what a lob that is from Fokina and Djokovic.
Yeah, well
recognises
played.
it.
Give him the button. That's
Mate,
class from
that was
Davidovich Fokina.
one of the best of the match.
He's got his eyes on the prize and the look in his eyes. He's got his eyes on the prize and the look in his eyes. He's got his eyes on the prize and the look in his eyes.
Important thing to note, mate, is Djokovic playing the mixed doubles as well. Could he win that as well? What would that be? The Super Golden? Are we going into different colours now?
Maybe the ultimate gold.
No, what's a better colour than gold?
Platinum. The
Yeah, what's more
Platinum Slam.
expensive than gold?
Platinum.
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin Slam. It's got the. It'd have to be the Platinum Slam.
Yeah, but I don't think he'd have to win the other doubles as well, the men's doubles,
Maybe
the
they-
mixed
if he-
doubles.
If they give him if he gets 2 gold medals, maybe you can just say, "Can you just give me 1 platinum medal, and I'll just be better." than
Mate, do you
everyone."
think we're ever going to see someone win the men's doubles and the singles on all 4 slams in one calendar year?
No, I reckon Krajikova might try and give it a go on the women's side. But
That
no,
would
no,
be
it's,
ridiculous.
no, it's too much of a tall order. Maybe Karatsev.
Yeah.
Oh, Novak missed down the line there. He's wasted
close.
the break point.
Yeah, but he had to go for it. A bit unlucky for him.
Yeah, Antonio going with the super gold slammer.
Yeah. You got Dragon's Hand Palladium.
Ooh,
Not
the
sure
London
Palladium. Yeah, Yana there gone the platinum. Is it the platinum?
Platinum's
thing?
normally the more expensive one. When you go to like jewelry shops and stuff, it's like gold then platinum afterwards.
You got Sklavka, JG with Wi-Fi noses with arms in Serbia too. You'll be fine here. Yeah, no, apologies. Literally, I'm running out of tissue and there's just I don't know what's happened. My nose is
Hay
streaming.
fever.
Hopefully that's not the start of a cold or anything.
Hay fever.
I don't think it is. Yeah, I think
Mine's
it
a
probably
bit
is hay
bunged up
fever.
as well. The cool one saying, Ben, why'd you have Alcaraz winning the Kitzbühel Hall? Now you've messed up your bracket. Yeah, don't. What was I doing? What a terrible decision that was. And I didn't stick to what we said. He just won a tournament. Stop backing people who just won a tournament. It doesn't work. They lose in the first round. Idiot.
Oh, not if you're Casper Ruud.
Well, Casper Ruud's a better selection, isn't it?
Well, he's won back to back. He's going for 3 in a row.
I know. Well, is he going to do the third? That's what we need to see.
Not many players do.
No, that's a real tall order. Oh, he's
Then-
on the floor again.
Yeah, there he goes. That's number 2 for
That was a knee
Kina.
slider, though.
That was a brilliant one, though, from Djokovic. You can't really say too much wrong there for Fokina. Just wrong-footed him. Great drop shot.
Grip on his trainers. Well, I don't get it.
He just loves falling over. I think there's an account on Twitter. Did Davidovich Fokina fall over today? And they just tweet yes.
Oh, is that like the Cilic one?
Mate, there's loads of them.
Did Cilic win?
Nope, there he goes. If there isn't one for Fokina, and I've made that up, then I'm definitely going to make one. But then I feel like I'd be just tweeting every day. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, it'd just be a yes.
No.
You think it's like the same as some of these UFC fighters. Did this fighter bleed during their fight? There's always the same ones. They get hit with like a tiny little finger poke and they go so their whole face, like so much scar tissue on it. Oh, Djokovic is just pushing him around. A bully boy tactics.
Yeah, and that's a break point for him. The bread sticks on here. We've got Ratchet saying Karatsev through to the quarterfinals of the mixed doubles with Vesnina.
Go on, Karatsev.
Could win a gold medal after all, Karatsev.
Maybe that's his new thing. He's just like
ultimately, mate, a gold medal's a gold medal. If you can win it in the mixed doubles, it's still pretty cool.
Mate, I'd take any type of gold medal. You got to remember, he got to the final of the French Open, was it? Or was it, which one? Was it French Open he got to the final of with Vesnina?
Yeah.
So, there you go, the break.
Yeah, terrible shot there. And it is a break. Djokovic 4-1 up. 2 games away now from a place in the quarterfinals. Against who? Nishikori?
Nishikori, mate.
Yep.
Always the guy writing the story. Always the guy looking for glory. Always the guy. What's his name?
Guy Nishikori.
I would like
and
to
I'm talking about buttons. What do people think about the Joker button? Do we think we need a little revamp on that one?
Yeah, I think we do, mate.
Maybe some lyrics or something. And a melody. I think Djokovic, the amount of streams we do for Djokovic is going to be, well, I don't doubt it's probably the most used button, player button.
Yeah.
We've never used a player button as many times as Novak Djokovic. If anyone's got any ideas for the Novak button, let us know in the live chat or in the comments below if you're watching this on repeat. It'd be good to see what you guys think. We've got Razor saying the revamp. Danny saying the Joker button's great. Maybe we can keep the Joker theme, but just sort of update it with a few lyrics and stuff.
Yeah, I can keep the...
Maybe part of the song.
Yeah, I think I can keep the actual the visual as the same, but I can maybe add, like, revamp the actual track. I'm not sure how it would go though with that track, so I might have to think of a completely new one.
Yeah, or maybe the chorus. Can you not use the chorus of it?
I'll try. I mean, sometimes it's easy just to make a fresh track.
Yeah, well, why not?
But we'll wait and see. I'm not sure how anything would fit into that track.
Razor saying keep the theme.
Yeah, yeah.
And Sean said it's been played. What's that? 5 million.
53 million.
53,685,432 times.
It's a lot of times. I want to say thanks everyone for joining us for this though. Come on, let's get these likes up to 200. That's the next step. We're on 109. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe.
Yeah, we need to get our subs back.
Yeah,
YouTube keep taking them.
Why do they keep stealing our subs? We work hard for them. If you want a chance to get onto the medal leaderboard, the special one for the Olympics, you only have to send in over $2.80 to get into bronze medal position. And you see Dragon 7 there in gold medal place right now. Knocked Simmons airplanes off at the beginning of this stream.
Simmons airplanes. But we're going to actually be doing a ceremony for the top tippers at the end. So you don't want to miss out on it. It'll be great for anyone who's not. Get on the medal, get on the podium.
Vinny's saying, leave my bronze medal alone.
He doesn't want his bronze going. I might do it for my
Well.
personal account. Go for bronze.
I might do it as well. I might go for gold. No, I wouldn't do that. Not taking that away, the glory away. There's no satisfaction in putting myself on a medal podium. What's happening?
Oh, into the net. Poor backhand, mate. He's done. He's completely done right now. 40-15. Djokovic so close to being 5-1 up here, and it's been very easy. You've got Sendav there saying the wolf who ate the goat. Who's the goat?
Oh, he's called now the wolf now, isn't he, Djokovic? So it's a bit. I don't know. People not wanting to call him a goat. They just want to call him a wolf now.
Yeah.
Novak
Wolf's a cool animal.
Wolfovich.
Better than the camel.
Well, there's definitely. Oh, what a winner that is! That's one of the best shots of the match.
Yeah, and he consolidates the break.
Wow.
One game away from a place in the quarters. Is he going to break here, or is he going to have to serve it out? That's the question. I don't think it's whether he's going to win or not. We've sort of passed that.
Yeah, just slightly past it. Well, here he is, serving to say in the match.
And based on that first point, it don't look good. Love 15 Djokovic. Let's see how it come about. Oh, it's a poor ball toss and brilliant winner. What a shot that is from Djokovic. Just rips into it on the backhand side. Clean winner. We saw Struff do one of them against Djokovic. Now he's done one against Fokina.
Mate, he just wants this done, Djokovic. He just wants to get out of that heat, get into a nice cold ice bath, probably.
Brilliant return yet again, sort of jumps into that one. And Fokina goes into the net again. It's love 30. Djokovic smelt blood here, playing brilliantly.
Come on.
Eat them all.
Eat them all. Eat them all. What are we thinking he can get this done in this game?
Well, mate, love 30, 15-30, yeah.
No, it's gone ahead. It's annoying when it does that. There's no way around
just
it.
wide.
It's Djokovic's error that caused it.
You got Vinay saying, I kind of want him to lose mixed immediately. So he focuses on singles. He's doing too much. I don't think so with Djokovic. I don't think this is nowhere near too much. They're only best of 3 matches.
Maybe he's just trying to acclimatise constantly whilst he's out there.
It won't affect him. It can affect other players, but not Novak Djokovic. I think it'll just make him better.
Match point.
Match point.
Missed one of them. One's gone. So it's just whether the other one would probably finish before we realise. Annoyingly.
Into the net. It was a really good serve. Second match point coming up.
It is over.
And it is, we can confirm, over. Novak Djokovic has won the match.
Lovely inside-out forehand winner there to win the match from Novak Djokovic. And there you go. He's through, mate. No, what more can you say?
As you like. And now with the countdown started, Sean, 10 matches to go for Djokovic fans to win the Golden Slam. Just 10 matches separates him and history. And going down in history as one of the most iconic, best tennis players ever to grace the game, winning a Golden Slam. He's still got some stuff to do here, though, in Tokyo. And now we have the confirmed Tokyo quarterfinals, which are Djokovic, Nishikori, Zverev, Shardy, Khachanov, Humbert, Buster, Medvedev. So we've got 2 Frenchmen in there, 2 Russians, 1 Serb, one Japanese, and that's it. And one German.
Mate, it's exciting.
No GB.
No, unfortunately, Liam Brody crashed out, and
looking good for France and Russia though in the men's singles. Personally, though, there's good value for either of them getting the medal, but I think Djokovic is looking too good yet again. I want to know what people think about his chances against Nishikori. Does Nishikori stand a shot at all, or is it just going to be more of the same dominance from Djokovic?
Well, indeed, mate. It's going to be hard to see. The bottom half of my bracket looks pretty good, to be honest. I've got both of the quarterfinals at the bottom, and Zverev and Djokovic.
Yeah, but are you near the top of the league?
I don't know. I've not really looked, to be honest, mate. I'll have a quick look.
Because you've beat me already, so it doesn't matter about.
Nice.
If you're not going to win the whole thing, there's no point looking at it. Okay.
Well, that's not bad, mate.
He's definitely been looking at it then.
No,
he
mate,
knows he's second.
I just know that I have
I'm first. Oh, how did that happen? What's going on here?
I just know I have Hachinov and Umber, and they're like the two key ones for me that I don't think other people would have picked. Yeah, so that's why I think I've done quite well.
Who's number one? Has he got Djokovic?
Golden Set is number one, and he's got Nishikori to play Djokovic, and he's got. Yeah, he's predicted the exact same as me with the bottom half.
So you can't beat him?
Doesn't look likely. No, it's all identical. The end. Okay. So yeah, best I can hope for is a second place.
Silver.
Not bad.
Silver at the Olympics. It'll do.
Mate, I'll take that. I'll take that any day. My women's one, I think I'll get the wooden spoon. It's worse.
Well, has Muguruza gone out?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know. It's finished, that's for sure. I'm guessing she must have. Yeah, straight sets, breadsticked.
Well, I think we'll wrap it up. Let's go back to work. Shout out to everyone who joined us in this one. As Vladimir's saying, Djokovic, Nishikori, 16-2. So doesn't look good for Nishikori. Vinay saying no chance whatsoever. I just want to say thanks to everyone who joined us. If you haven't already, hit the like button on the video, subscribe. We may do a podcast at lunchtime. We may not, so stay tuned on the channel. But for now, we'll see you tomorrow morning. So see you then.
Indeed.